Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another NHL Supercard video. This video is going to start with the comparison between the Taylor Hall star event card and Erik Karlsson star event card. Here are the stats for both of them when they are in the correct positions without enhancements. Karlsson beats Hall in focus and stick handling, while Hall wins Karlsson in playmaking and skating. Focus playmaking, Karlsson wins. Focus stick handling, Karlsson wins. Focus skating, Hall wins. Playmaking stick handling, Karlsson wins. Playmaking skating goes to Hall, and stick handling skating goes to Karlsson. And this just to recap basically what I just said. And who is going to be winner out of these two? You need more than 5 points in order to win, and you get a point for winning one. Basically, if you win focus, you will get 1, playmaking you get 1, playmaking stick handling you get 1. And as you can see, the winner is Karlsson by 6-4. When I looked at this card initially, I thought that it was going to be Hall who wins, but Karlsson has actually high total stats, which I didn't realize until making this video. And we are back at the regular screen. I was going to play until the next reset, just so we could have at least some gameplay in this video. And I'm still rocking apparently Mikko Koivu center guard in the defense, even though I don't need to. I'm actually going to change him off. Oh, and one more thing that I got to mention. I yesterday pulled another Kevin Shattenkirk, so I could make a pro one, which I find awesome. I mean, I'm not really complaining about defenders, especially when I need them. And there's one other thing that I got to highlight, because people wouldn't really understand this, and in hindsight it might not make sense, but you can at least always change it. Nothing there. So this Duchesne. This apparently the best Cadence card in the game at the moment, at least until the new tier drops. It hasn't yet. And I put the enhancements on 2 on playmaking and 1 on stick handling. And the reason why was simply because of how I put enhancements on Erik Karlsson with 3 on skating. I kind of wish I would have done that, but I'm just going for it at the moment. As soon as I need to level these cards up to the maximum level, I think I need to start changing enhancements around. And we are going against XX NHL, who I think finished in top 50 in the Rivals Clash. And I just realized I'm going to lose this game. I am fairly certain of it. Let's see. Yep. Lost a good strategy. Can't really complain about that. Trying to think of something to discuss. Your opinions about the new tier, which will most likely drop during the next day or coming days. Like, what is the one card you want from there? Do you want something like one specific player? Like, I'm still trying to get a Tukaras card. I somehow have managed to avoid one. And as a position that I need card for, well, right winger. Oh, and just another reminder, I won't be getting the star tier, not wrong tier. I'm already at star tier. I won't be getting the playoff tier freebie just because I don't have a deck which is good enough for there. And I know I could just probably just pro the 3 event pros that I have, and it would be close enough. But I think that Ravas class strategy is more important than King of the Ring, at least for me at the moment. Also, if I forgot to mention it, the pictures that you saw of the cards weren't perfect pros. Those were pictures of the singles from the catalog. I wasn't able to find the pictures, so that is my mistake. And do you have any other suggestions for comparisons? Who would you like to see? And if possible, I would like to get as different of a card as possible. I don't really want to get something like what would be a good example? Let us say you would have a card it would have good focus, like Jager, which would basically stats would go like focus the best, then playmaking, then stick handling, then skating. I would rather have cards which would have 2 stats versus 2 stats, meaning Jager would beat whatever card in focus and, like, let's just say, let's compare him against Derek Stefan. I think Stefan, let's just see before I start talking about something I probably shouldn't. I want to test the research, so let's just do that thing quickly with Stefan and Jaromir Jagr. So here you can see that Stefan loses on focus and playmaking, whereas Jagr loses on stick handling and skating against Stefan. So this would be a really interesting comparison. I don't really want to compare something like John Scott against Jaromir Jagr because, well, this John Scott is not a good card. It gets it loses to almost every card in the tier. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.